Ah, peace be still. Hello, brilliant ones. Wow. Today we're going to talk about feeding yourself, your family, and multitudes. Basically, energy, preparation, and faith. First, yourself. When feeding yourself, the amount of energy it takes may not be that much. So when you plan ahead to feed yourself, you might not have to do too much work. And so, remember that. Don't overexert yourself when it comes to just feeding yourself. Don't overuse your energy. Preparation, not that much time. You wake up in the morning, you can decide as you're walking to the kitchen what you're going to eat. That's very little preparation because it's just for you, and that's great. Faith, that the faith that you can do it, that God will help you achieve this goal of fixing food for yourself. That's simple. That's easy. You got it. Your family. Energy. Well, it will take a little bit more energy, a little bit more time if you're feeding more than just yourself because you have more people to feed. You got more plates to fix, you got more eggs to crack, more bacon to toss on the thing. So, more waffles to make, whatever, and more pancake batter, whatever it is, it will take a little bit more time to do. So when you plan for preparation, feeding your family, you have more time, more stuff, more energy you have to put into it. And preparation. Feeding for your family, that will take a little bit more time. You might not be able to just walk down the stairs and decide what you're going to, well, you might, but you might want to consider asking them, what they want to eat. You might have to consider some people might not like, apple juice. So that means that you might not need to put apple juice on their, in their cup. So if they don't like pepper, you don't want to put the pepper on their French toast. So you have to actually factor into certain things when it comes to preparation, what you are going to do for your family when you're planning, because it's not just yourself. So there might be a little bit more juices you have to pull out the refrigerator. There might be a little bit more variety. And faith, actually, it's just the same. The Bible says you have faith the great as a mustard seed. You could say to this mountain, be removed, be cast into the tree, into the sea, and it'll obey you. Say the same thing to a sycamore tree, be cast into the sea, and uproot itself, and basically it takes the same amount of faith. It's usually yes or no, yes or no. Can you do it? Yes. So faith is actually the same for feeding yourself and for your family. Feeding multitudes. Finally, yes, the energy required to physically run around and feed a multitude of people will be a little bit more than, not a little bit more, a lot more than just your family, just yourself. The amount of energy, the amount of time, which you have to focus into it. You should, of course, always put lots of energy into everything, but don't put the same amount of energy you put to feeding yourself or feeding your multitude. Because if you're feeding a multitude of people, there's lots and lots of people. They have lots and lots of needs. There'll be a lot more plates to get and stuff like that. So you have to, well, that actually goes into preparation. So it makes you have a lot of energy, for feeding multitudes. Get yourself extra rest. Don't be staying up late watching that movie. Make sure that you do that. Don't be staying up late playing on the phone, watching that game. Just make sure that you have plenty of rest and your staff, well, actually, let's preparation. Let's go into preparation. Your staff, the amount of cups you have to get, the amount of plates. Preparation for multitudes is going to be a little bit more people. When Jesus, little bit more, because when Jesus fed the multitudes, he actually had his disciples. He lifted up and blessed it, then he distributed it out to them. He told the disciples to distribute it to the people, so that's what the disciples did. So feeding your multitudes will require a little bit more preparation, a little bit more time. You're probably not going to just decide to walk downstairs and feed 28,000 people. Hey, what are we going to do for breakfast today? No, you'll probably have a calendar that states what you're going to have each day. You planned it ahead. You bought the food ahead of time. The stuff has already arrived at least the night before. So so you're ready. So you're not running up to the store, not running like the disciples. Jesus, all we got is two loaves and this 2 fish and these loaves of bread. We didn't come prepared. But of course, you used to care about that. But when you are planning a party for 48,000 people, you have to make sure that the preparations taken care of. They're all taken care of. Faith, the exact same amount. Yes or no? Faith on, off. Can you do it? Yes or no? Faith is extremely important because it doesn't matter how much energy, how much preparation you put into something. If you think you're going to sink, then you're going to sink. And that's it. If you think you're going to win, yay, then you're going to win. That's it. Yes, no, faith, no, so faith or not, faith or not. Energy, preparation, and faith, all of these are very important. Now, faith is the same. Energy increases, preparation increases, but the faith remains the same because you have to believe that you are able to do it. God will help you do it. You are able to do it. Feeding yourself, your family, multitudes. The Lord bless thee and keep thee. The Lord make his face shine upon thee and be gracious unto thee. The Lord lift up his countenance upon thee and give thee peace. Bye.